Hey everybody, welcome back to HomeRecordingMadeEasy.com, and here on my YouTube channel today, special unboxing, we have the brand new Softube Console 1 MK3 from Softube. Yes, we do. We're going to do a quick unboxing today. There's only 3 of these in the country as I sit here and record this video. 2 of them are at Softube. 1 of them is here with Uncle David, Home Recording Made Easy. So this was really, really cool. So before we unbox this and take a look at this and kind of compare the original Console 1, the fit, finish, and build on that to what this new one is all about, I want to say thank you to Softube. Softube did send this to me so I can unbox it, play around with it, and do a series of videos on this new Softube Console 1 MK3, but they did not pay me for the video. You know the whole deal. Uncle Dave is going to tell you what he likes, what he doesn't like about it, and what's going to be unique about this series of videos. We're going to be able to compare it a little bit to the old series of videos that we did on the original Console 1. You can click the link in the description box below, check out the playlist where we did a whole series of videos on the fit and function. And we're going to do the same thing with the new one. So thank you, Softube. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I so appreciate it. So here's the beautiful box that it comes in. Really nice, nicely packaged. You can see here, Softube Console 1, MK3, Softube. Let's unbox this puppy and let's see what we have here. So we get out our old trusty knife. Now this has, I guess, been in the making for like 10 years according to Softube. They've taken a lot of feedback from a lot of the creators and people that have posted YouTube videos like you and like me, and they supposedly built it into this new improved Console 1 channel controller. Let's take a look. So we're going to open up, you know what, let me do it this way so you guys can see it. I haven't unboxed it, I haven't seen it yet. So let's see what we got here. We got, oh cool, we got a little bit of a little cover here. We open up this cover. We have our license key here. We have what's included in the box. And then we have Softube's website here. You can license, you'll be able to register it here. And then we have it here in the box. So the way this is packaged, like you would expect, 2 big pieces of foam, just sitting in the box. Nothing life-changing, but it's pretty cool. Let me get it out of here. And I'm really curious to just feel what this thing is like in the hand compared to the old one. So also inside of the box, let me put this down for a minute. I can tell you that it's already a little bit sleeker and thinner than the original. We also in the box get the power cord cable box here. And we also get some, what else do we get here? We get some other documentation here. Let's see what this is all about. Not sure what this is. Oh, we get some stickers. We get a kind of a quick start guide, all of that. And it kind of just sticks in here. As a matter of fact, I'll shoot some video here with the iPhone so you can see what it kind of looks like here in the box. So you'll see here we have the power adapter and such that goes in this little cutout, which is kind of nice. Softube, little just kind of double-sided sticky tape here, a little bit of information here, and then the Console 1, which sit between the foam. We have our license code and all that stuff up here. This closes down. So there you go. And then this closes over the top of that. Again, nice sleek box here. A lot of these companies now are starting to take a lot of the packaging, you know, cues from like Apple products. Really nice, really beautiful box, looks good. Okay, on to the main event here. Let's unwrap this, the actual Console 1, and let me give you my first impressions on the fit, finish, build quality, and kind of compare it. I don't have an original Console 1 here, but I certainly spent enough time with it that I do know, and I do remember what it felt like, what it looked like, all that stuff. And let me just see if we could tell from a design perspective if this is any better. So let me get this out. Okay, so the first thing, okay, and here it is. Let me do some iPhone video there for you. Let me get some iPhone video here. So it's this dark, well, it's kind of like a medium style gray here. The way it looks on the phone is what it looks like in real life. Okay, there we go. And let me also give you kind of a side profile, and I'll hold it up to the main camera You can see how kind of thin and kind of sleek it is here. It's kind of cool. Let's put this down. So here is the main unit right here. Now, it's super light. Okay, super light, all out of aluminum, no plastic like the other one was. I think the other one had an aluminum case, but a lot of plastic knobs and switches. So I will say from a physical point of view, this looks to be about the same length and size from a desktop space point of view. Again, you can go online and search the exact dimensions of the old one versus the new one. But this one feels about the same. It's got a nice, more of a sleeker feel. It's thinner. The angle of this is such where it's not too bad, although again, I wish, and I don't see any way to do this, although there is some screw holes, threaded holes here in the bottom. I'll have to read the manual and see what those are for. Maybe for a future stand or something like that. I also noticed some of these threaded holes on either side of these, which leads me to believe, you could probably see it there, it leads me to believe that you'll be able to extend this somehow in the future. But the angle of this is not too bad. I wish, again, they had a way to make it adjustable, so if you wanted to kind of raise it up like that a little more, that would probably be a little bit better, but this is not bad at all. Now, as far as the little switches above the channel numbers, they're plastic, but they are much nicer feeling than the original ones. They are. They have a better satisfying click. No slop in there, feels pretty good. I'm told above these here, you'll have some, these will be like LED, like meters. And again, I could probably show you. I should probably do some of this on the phone here, right? I should have a camera over my shoulder, but nevertheless. So we got nice buttons here. These are LEDs. Once we plug them in, they feel pretty good. Feels pretty good. We have two LCD screens here, which I'm sure are going to show us some parameters around some of the things that we're adjusting. As far as the knobs go, these feel considerably better than the original knobs on the original unit, which were all plastic. The one thing that I'm not crazy about is they're all black. So what you saw me do on the last one is I bought little 1-inch circled colored dots and put that on here to make things easier to kind of see. I really wish they would have done a colored knob option of some kind, but I will say they feel good. They're not cheap or as cheap as the other ones were. We have, different sections, and we'll walk through this when we do the whole series of videos, but we have our preamp, tape preamp section here. We have our shape section here. We have our equalizer here. And then we have our compressor section here. And then we have our main volume, some mute switches and those kinds of things. So, there you go. There's a good look at it. Okay. So, it feels a little bit heavier than the old one does. It does feel better. It looks more modern. The knobs feel good. The buttons feel good. I won't know till we plug it in when we get back to the next video and we start walking through everything, and we will do a full-on 4 or 5 video treatment like we do here at Home Recording Made Easy. And I will tell you, is the text easy to read under dim lights? How do these LEDs work? How does it look when it's all powered on? I don't know. One of the things I did not like about the old one, if you remember, is that the way the screen printing was on the casing, it was difficult to read. Even in bright lights, you had to look at a certain angle. I found it challenging. The one thing that I will say, again, there's a lot of open metal here and the text is pretty small. Again, maybe when this is all lit up, it'll be fine. I don't know if the words, it doesn't look like that the letters are all the wording is gonna have LEDs lit behind it. But let me show you again here. Again, and this might not be a problem, but look how small that text is. Look how small the font is. This font can be literally 3 times bigger and would still fit, and you'd have plenty of room and it wouldn't look all jumbled. I like the fact that they spaced out the knobs so your hands, if you have bigger hands, you can get in there and dig in deep there. but just look how small the printing is. Now, this may not be a problem. This is a different finish. It's a different color than the original. It may be just fine, but just as my first impressions, I can read it. It doesn't look bad, but in dim lighting, are we going to be able to easily read this? We're going to find out. But overall, I will say, better built, yes. Better looking, yes. LCD screens are a nice touch. We'll see if they provide any real value to us. Again, I can just see by looking at the dead space around this, these screens could have been a little larger. But again, I don't want to rush to judgment and say the things I don't like until we actually use it. I can say this is a better physical built product. It feels better. It feels more professional. The knobs are way better. The switches are considerably better. It looks nicer. And it'll look really cool when they get the fader part of it too. Now remember, this is just the channel strip. The fader section is not ready yet, but I do know from Softube that it is in development. They are working on it. It'll come sooner or later. And I'm really curious to know, what are these threaded holes in the bottom and on both sides of these? I gotta think that's a way to connect these things together. If you wanted to put a couple of them together, or if you wanted to put it in some kind of a stand, if they were going to build a stand for this, that might be cool. Don't know. So that's a quick little look at the unboxing of the new Softube Console 1 Mark III. Stay tuned for the next set of videos, which will be coming over the next several weeks as I get a little more familiar with this. I know some, and I got all the plugins Softube gave me, so we can dive right in. I'm going to get out the manual and read the manual and figure out how we control the universal audio plugins. I guess there's some new improvements on the software side as well, which was a little lacking the first time. So I'm really psyched to hear about that. So let me know in the comments below if there's anything specific you'd like to see. I'm also going to link down below. Sweetwater's already got these on pre-sale. You can buy one now. Go to the affiliate link in the description box and get yours at Sweetwater today. And thank you so much for using my affiliate link. It really does help, and I really do appreciate that. And I'll also leave the link to Softube's website below, so you can go read up about it. Also take a look at all the plugins that come with it, so on and so forth. We're going to go through all of that. So let me know in the comments below what you'd like to see. And if you did not see my first set of videos around the original Console 1, that playlist will be in the description box as well. So thank you so much for sticking around till the end of the video. Now, as I said at the beginning, or maybe I didn't say it at the beginning, but I'm going to say it now. If this is your first time here visiting Uncle Dave, go to homerecordingmadeeasy.com. I have a $100 free mixing course. My gift to you just for visiting Home Recording Made Easy. We're talking about the Console 1 channel strip. We're talking about mixing. This is going to fit perfect for what we're going to be doing here. After you take that free course, if you want to take one of my other full-length training courses, I want to give you a 25% discount coupon code. That coupon code is YouTube25. Put it in at checkout. It'll take 25% off any training course on the website. So until the next video where we dive down deep into this nice new Softube Console 1. I've been Dave with HomeRecordingMadeEasy.com. Thank you so much for watching me today, everybody. I'll see you in the next video.